Here, and today I'm outside. Why? Because I've got these very ordinary trash cans behind me, and they are not going to be ordinary in just a few minutes. I decided to take some of my chalk spray paint that I'm using, and I am going to add a little color and flair to these plastic trash cans. Now, as I do this, you will notice there is absolutely no primer. I didn't clean these. I don't care. I'm just hitting them with spray paint to play. Gonna grab a stencil or two, and I'm gonna see what happens. So, come take a look. Well, step one is getting a little color on it. I decided, of course, I needed to use the entire rainbow, so I'm just sort of spattering color here and there. Once I've got that done, it's time to grab a stencil and start getting some details and pattern and interesting things going on. I'm not really thinking about where I'm putting it. I'm just grabbing a stencil and having fun putting it in different places, trying it with different colors. The cool thing about this is it's not like anybody's gonna know if something's perfect or imperfect. Honestly, I'm just having a good old time playing around and seeing what happens. I mean, after all, this is a trash can of all things. Now, you're probably noticing that I'm using a stencil anywhere from 2 to 4 times before I'm done with it. And you aren't seeing a stencil come back a second time very often. The reason for that is as soon as I'm done using the stencil, I am going over and putting it in a tray of water that I have. This is temporary spray paint, so it will wash off, but I like to make cleanup as easy as possible. So as soon as I'm done with it, I am going to toss it into the water so that it'll be easy to get all these guys clean. And it also, frankly, makes it easier for decisions. I've got it in my hand, I'm going to use it a bunch of places, and then I'm going to go grab a different one. Usually when I do things outdoors like this, I don't always have a cameraman to run things, and I'm definitely not going to spray paint like this inside. But I was lucky enough today. The cameraman that I've got operating this for me is Maria McGuire. Well, she's creative too, and she just couldn't help but jump in the fun, and I more than welcomed her input as I was trying to figure out where I wanted to put the final touches and what colors. So you're about to see her hand jump in here and show me exactly where she's trying to describe where I should put the windows. And she was right on the mark. Thank you so much, Maria. And you can find all of the stencils that I'm using here, as well as links to the spray paint and all that stuff, over on my blog at acolorfuljourney.com, where you can also get signed up for my newsletter, and I have little freebie goodies for you over there. And of course, if you're enjoying this video, I'd love it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Well, I'm getting the finishing touches on here, and it's just about done. So here's what the final can looks like. So, a couple of cans of spray paint, couple of stencils, and a simple trash can. And now I have got all sorts of decoration on it. But here's the thing about this trash can. This is temporary chalk spray paint. It's temporary, but it lasts a while. These things go out, what, once a week to the curb? This is gonna last for an extremely long time, and then once it disappears, I get to do it all over again. And actually, I've got a whole nother trash can right over here that I can do this to next.